Pants that match it.
Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. We are back with the Ted Show. Always love it. Love having this amazing gentleman on. It's John Kalish with A Hero for Kids, aheroforkids.org. He is not in his normal Batman gear. Instead, he's in Christmas gear. I'm loving every second of it. Welcome back, John. How you doing?
Oh, thank you so much, Ted. As always, an honor truly to join you on your show. Community hero, Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Ted Bogert. Man, I'm blessed to call you friend. I'm
blessed to call you friend. All the great that you do in the community, all the lives that you touch. I think it's just amazing. And here we go. It's the holiday season. We all know 2020 has been a little bit of a challenge. And guess what, guys? Just because it's been a challenge for you, imagine all of our families that are challenged overall, furloughed, in general, just what's going on in the world. And now we have the holidays upon us. So you all have created this cool event, which we'll talk about in a minute. But for the people who don't know you, who must live under a rock, tell them a little bit about you.
Thanks, Ted. So I'm John Kalish. I'm the founder, president, and CEO of A Hero for Kids. We are 100%, every dime, everything that comes in goes back to the community, all volunteer organization. We work with children, veterans, and first responders. Our tagline is be someone's hero, make someone smile. And you know, the work that we get to do for the community, we're doing it for the right reasons. You know, then in the nonprofit world, there's that good, the bad, the ugly. Well, you know, and I came from the nonprofit world, and I want to be the good. And you know, being able to partner with amazing folks like Ted and Ted's community and the Ted Show and VIP Mortgage Group, and to be able to touch so many lives positively and just do the right thing for our community.
I love it. Hold on, I think Rob's here.
Make sure he has slipped from his principal.
We're already live, Rob. So you're coming on live.
I apologize. It did not want to take my camera, my audio, anything. So I had to do a quick reset.
That's what happened. That's totally fine. Rob, John just did his introduction. Tell us about you.
All right. I own RPH Strategies. It's a sales training company. I don't like the word sales training because when people think of a salesman, they think of that sleazy car guy, the insurance guy, the guy selling the vacuum cleaner at your door and all that kind of stuff. And that's not mortgage people. Those guys, yeah, you got to watch out for those guys. But I like to think of it as a solutions trainer. So our main focus is on getting the right message across and honestly, finding out what is it that your prospect is really looking for out of your company, out of your business. And really, you can't help anybody until you can find out what they're really actually looking for. So it's a little different take on it. And I don't believe in how a lot of the sales training has gone in the last 50 years. So this is almost taking it back to the days of J. Douglas Edwards, Thomas J. Watson with IBM, and all these guys that started just by the initial have a relationship, find out what the actual problem is, and let's go to work for who we're supposed to be working for.
So talking about the work, tell me why you're involved in this wonderful event that's coming up December 3rd.
This is some fun stuff. So I met John, God, what's it been, a little over a year or so now, and found out what he was doing. And just started putting a relationship together with him. I thought it was absolutely amazing, just the premise of taking the whole Batman persona and everything and putting it into kids' literacy so they could start learning to read. And he can go through the facts. He knows those are the numbers a lot better than I do on that. But just a simple fact of, and even with what any of us do in a business sense, you better know how to read. You better not have to understand like mathematics, simple mathematics. We all want to know if we're going to get paid. We all want to know if we're going to be in business to help our customer tomorrow. But all these simple things go back to day one. You got to learn how to read, and kids don't have a choice in this world as far as what kind of life are they going to have. Now, as they start to become adults, yeah, they have one big, strong choice to make if they want to go down the right path and wrong path. And that's the other thing that John focuses on is get them reading, get them involved, get them learning, and let's get them on the right path. Let's get them into a career to where they can start making good citizens of themselves instead of going the other direction.
And wearing clothes like John's wearing now. I think that's an important goal for our.
Yeah. You didn't mention
that. Tell me about the event, because I think that's really important. I don't even know. Tell us a little bit of what about Crema de Nona is, and then let's talk about the event.
So Crema de Nona started, I got tired of a lot of the cult type leads groups that businesses go to try and share leads and find other like people to do business with. And there really hasn't been anything substantial on the south side of town. And we all know Lake Nona has been growing in the past few years, and felt it really needed something to where good, wholesome people can go and share business with like-minded other people. So my buddy Julio Aviles with Gold Star Title, we were talking one day and he was thinking about trying to do something, and I got mad at a group I was in just because of the whole cliquish, cultish, whatever atmosphere they had. And I mentioned to him, it's like enough is enough. We got to do something. There's got to be something on this side of town. And all we did, we put out a Facebook post saying, we're going to meet here at Tuesday morning. We got a box of coffee. We're looking for good people to share business with, and it's not going to be cliquish. It's not going to be any of this uptightedness. It's good people doing good business. We started out with 12 to 15 people within about 2 to 3 months, which was about the time I started meeting John. We were growing it to over 60 people going into the summertime when most of the other groups were starting to shy off. So we have a big secret to success. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. When we came in, it's not about us. It's about the people that show up to Crema de Nona, that make Crema de Nona. And one of the things that I think makes us special, in addition to the amount of business that we trade between each other, we focus on a nonprofit once a month. So once a month, we've got some kind of charity, whether it's something with the veterans, the kids, human trafficking, whatever the subject is, that's what we're going to focus on, and that's what we're going to bring to light. Because if you're not aware of what's going on in your own community, there's not much you can do to change anything within your community. So we just want to make it a better place to be, a better place to work, better place to live, just one day at a time. And that's really where it all came about from.
So tell me about the event. Who wants to tell me how we get to the event, what we're doing the event for, what's happening?
So again, working with a nonprofit, and we also found out that A Hero for Kids does toy drives, just as they do back to school and various things like that. So we had the bright idea that maybe we should put proceeds from what we get out of having our social and force everybody, if you want to come in, you're going to bring a toy. So we brought toys, we raised some money and put right back into it. And that's where we started last year with it. And John, what do we have? About 50 people last year show up?
Yeah, it was over 50 people showed up, and it was an amazing event. And truly, that event we didn't really market. That event we just took the folks within Crema de Nona and said, hey, come on out, bring a toy. Batman's going to be there. Santa Claus is going to be there. Get your pictures. The Joker's going to be there. The Batmobile is going to be there. And we didn't really market it. We didn't do it outside our little group there. So we had like over 50 people show up.
Wow.
As a part of that. It was amazing.
And this year, I was at the gala they had for Hero for Kids. And that's when, just talking with John, found out that the counties, because of all the stuff going on, that to me, it feels like election's over, whatever. So we're using this as an excuse. We don't have to do anything. I hope it's really not that, but just because something's going on in the community, that means I think you need to step it up a little bit more, reach out to one more person or do one more thing just to make sure everybody is doing okay. And sometimes it's just a matter of reaching out to that person and saying, hey, are you all right? Just say enough to let them know that you care. Could be enough to bring them out of a funk that a lot of them have been in. But none of the counties are helping out. They're not doing anything for the kids. So talking to John, it's let's do this. Let's do this for real. And that's why we've been in talks to try and get an outreach to as many people as possible, just so that way, I don't care who's not helping. I do care, and I do know who is helping. And that's us right here and anybody else that is within our sphere of.
So tell me about the event itself.
We are going to be at Canvas. This will be from 5 to 7:30 on December 3rd. So come on out. You gotta, if you register, I think we're doing the registration till the end of this week, where it's $15 to get in, and you got to bring an unwrapped toy. So after this week, you can pay at the door. It's $20. But we really want to know who's coming. Canvas has been helping us out tremendously as well. So if you have not been making use of Canvas in Lake Nona, you got to go out there, and I got to plug them, but they're helping make this all possible for us as well. But Thursday, 5 to 7:30, December 3rd, get out there, have a great time, hang out with Batman, hang out with the Joker, and all of the rest of us. Again, we want this to be, oh, and John didn't even mention, so Julio is also part of Feed and Fortify. Mm-hmm. So John, understanding what he does and what he gets involved with, there's other people besides just a Hero for Kids that needs help. So we are also pairing up. He suggested we split the proceeds of whatever we get with Feed and Fortify, which helps out the homeless and the less fortunate that might not be able to get any kind of clothing or anything going through the winter.
John, are you going to wear that outfit on top of, is Batman going to be wearing that outfit too?
Well, let me tell you something. Batman has a special Christmas outfit, Ted, and I'm still shooting at dressing better than you one time in my life, just one time.
Brother, if Batman is there, that is always going to trump anything I wear, I can tell you.
I don't know. I had my arm around you that one day at the event, and somebody pointed at us and said, "Who's that with Ted?"
I don't remember that, but that would be funny.
It was Friday after 4 o'clock, Ted.
It probably, yeah, which is why my memory is a little bit fuzzy. All right, so you can go. I put the website, one of the websites down there. You can go to aheroforkids.org. I also tagged the event. You can go to the page for Crema de Nona. You can go to Feed and Fortify. You can go to Rob's page. All of us have access to it. We want you to come out and support. Bring an unwrapped toy right now until Friday, I think is what you said. It's only $15, but you can always pay at the door. We don't want to dissuade you. And the money goes back to the community. Guys, it is a tough world out there. And it's even tougher if you've been on that spectrum before COVID hit. And so there's so much need out in the community. And you guys know how important these toy drives are. And now you get to help the community with the help of people like Julio and Rob and John. All right. So the second annual Holiday Mixer and Toy Drive presented by Crema de Nona, rising to the top. We're going to have it at Canvas on December 3rd, 5 to 7:30, correct? Or 5:30 to 7?
No,
5 to 7:30.
7:30, I don't think they're going to have a problem if we have people that want to spend money there and hang out. I'm sure they'll let us.
That's what you want. All right, so Rob Hynes, John, Batman, Kalish, you guys come out and support. Canvas is an amazing place too, so shout out to them. They always do great things for the community as well. And any of you that are involved, we're going to have some of the sponsors on next week just to talk about it, to kind of give one last push. We'd love for you guys to get involved. Thank you, John Batman Kalish and Rob Hynes. You guys are amazing. I want that outfit, John. I can't wait to see Batman's holiday Christmas outfit.
That's right.
All right, guys. Love you to pieces. Thank you so much. Go to the websites. Look at the Facebook pages. Get involved. We all need to support our community, and these guys and all of their sponsors are doing an amazing job with it. So, kudos to everybody.